Welcome back to the weekend missions. The second mission started last night. It's a one-day mission, so let's go in and get our daily reward. I've already kind of completed it. We'll see what it is right now. So we're gonna go right in here into the panel here, and it is the gather event. So like I said, this is a one-day event, which we've only done pretty much the whole entire event so far. We've gotten 225,000 points out of 260 that we need. So roughly we need about, I don't know how many we need, but we're gonna crush this event today. So far we've gathered 1,800,000 of food and 2,700,000 of wood, nothing else. That's what we've gathered so far. If you go in here, you'll see there's a lot of notifications here, all at the level 5s, which is the highest amount that you can get. So you can see all these level 5s are right here. So we got all those resources. There was the first stage 7 hours ago. 3 hours ago, we got the second stage. And we're about to send the last stage, probably, that we need to get done. Which is going to be another 30, another level 5. If we do another 35, we will get 30,000 or 300 points. Now, as you can see, the other accounts are going out right now. We do have a few things to talk about. One thing is, we do have a boost on. I decided to get the boost on just so we had it. I don't believe right now we have the 5th March. So we're going to have to re-enable that for like an hour. Just to get that going. Yeah, no, it's not enabled. So we can go ahead, go into our packs, just put it for an hour, because in an hour the mission will be done, and we already had attack monsters, so we don't need to add a longer one in. As you can see here, my alliance has found some other elite mines. Now, what happened is, there was a elite mine out here. I don't know where it went. Or is this it or not? Level 5. Yeah, so this right here, there was no alliance here. Someone built an alliance there. And there were 2 elite mines. One there, and one here. The nice thing about this area is there's a lot of level 5 mines. So we can just go here, and then I can just put in what we're going for. So there is, let's go for, well, we have a lot of, well, we'll go for wood here. We'll go for wood here, so that's 2 woods. What else is around here? That's not in the alliance. In anyone's alliance, if that matter. So we got that one. There's another wood. So there's 3 woods. Alliance. So 3 woods. Let's see. There's a food. We can go for some food. A food and wood. Okay. So we go for that wood there. And this food here. Okay. So with all that, we are done with the mission, I'm thinking. So we got one more for the wood, or food, and then we got the rest are going to be wood. So we're going to go... Alright. So that should be... Yeah. So when we're all done, and we're going to wait a little bit longer, we'll make this a 10-minute video. We're going to wait until they all get out there. But after they are done, because we have that boost on for another few hours, I think it was 8 hours left, the mission ends in 5 hours. So we should, normally if it was 5 hours, we wouldn't be able to get the mission done because of the time. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We have 5 hours. But because we have that boost on, it will shorten the life of how long it takes to go out and gather. So now, with everyone going out to gather more wood and food, we're going to get 2,100,000 of food, and wood we're going to get 3,900,000. A total of 6,000 resources and 30,000 points. So we went over 40, about 40,000 or 40,000 points over what we needed to get done. So at this point, the mission is a success. So tonight's mission could either be upgrade buildings or recruit. There's only 2 missions left. Obviously, the upgrade buildings is a one day, and recruit is a 2-day. We do not have anything being upgraded for upgrade buildings right now. We can go back in the base very quickly and see if it was upgrade buildings, what would we upgrade? I think we would probably want to upgrade another barracks, because the only other buildings we have besides the barracks are gonna be all these and outside the castle buildings. Yeah, that's all we have left besides these as well, which I'm not trying to get more in a march either. We're doing pretty well with 1,000, you know, 1,035 in a march. So we're doing pretty good with that. We just gotta do 2 times this, and this will be done in 1 hour. So that's what I'm saying. If it is upgrade buildings, we'll have to find a building to upgrade. So that's gonna be the only thing. And if it's a barracks, I think well, we can do a barracks because that little line underneath the building means that we can get it done. So we just have to use speed ups. Now, how many speed ups do we have? So we have 40. We have 41 of these. So we have a little bit of this. That's not too bad, but that's all we have. So it might be worth. How long do these take to upgrade? I'm just curious. Like a 5 hours. So 5 hours and 6. 5:30. 5:30. Yeah. So in like an hour, I can start upgrading these. And about. That way, then we have something going for us in turn. And you can see the rest of the accounts are coming back. I think now, the last mission, like I said, the attack mission was not a success for any of the accounts except for my 2 major accounts. This one here and this one here did get it done. I was at a game and I just sent them out to attack monsters as I was recording the game. And so these accounts got it done. This account was so close to getting it done. It was like maybe 2 kills away. And then everyone else, I think I got it about halfway. And then obviously the mission switched over last night to gather event. So that's where we are right now. Like I said, in about 3-4 minutes, they will be out at their gather site. And like I said, we got this mission completely done. Again, we do have, we look at the details, for another 8 hours, we do have a 50 boost on. If that boost was not on, if we send them out right now, we would not get it done. It would not get done at all. Because that boost, I think it would be like 5 hours, maybe almost 6 hours. But because we have that boost on, it cuts it down by like an hour. So we should, in like in a minute, we'll find out if we're good. If we aren't, then we can always just send them back right before the event ends, which I should be able to do that. But they should be able to come back by themselves. And again, now I also have found out, doing reinforcements to the guide series, that you can, as long as you have the resources, you can do, I think it's like, let me get that spreadsheet up. So if you want to, say you want to send, it depends on your resource thing as well, like how much you can take out. But if you can gather if you have 5 marches over a period of a day, you can get 6,000 resources, which we just confirmed today. We can gather, 30,000, the full 5 march of 30,000, but we did get 6,000 resources combined with everything that we gathered. So with that, with the 5 marches that went out 4 times to get the 5, 10, 15, 20, the 5 marches that went out, you can gather 60,000. So say you wanted to give that resources to someone, you can do that, but you will lose a little bit of the resources to them because there's a percentage that you lose. It's depending, and again, that all depends on. So if I go to reinforce, and I don't think it will let me do this because I don't have anyone there. But if you did go to reinforce, there's a percentage it takes. It's a high percentage, unless you do a research technology in the one building in the what is it? The building, I don't know what building it's called, in the research technology area, but it's a resource in here. I think it's under deployment, the tax thing right here. So it lowers that tax thing down. And as you can see, I've done both. So that means that any taxes that we're taking out won't be as high as it would have been if it was a lower account. So with that knowing, if you have 60, so if you gather the 60,000 in one day, right, because that's how much you can gather resources wise, you can reinforce that to another account. So say I just gathered 6,000 of food. Okay, that's the 30 resources. The 20 times, so that's 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's the 5 times out, which over a day is that much. Okay, so with that, you get 60,000. So say you get the 60,000. Say you want to reinforce it to another account. Okay, you will lose the 60,000 points, or the 60,000 resources, and they'll gain 4,800, depending on your percentage, okay? So if you do all the percentage stuff, you should be all set. But say if it's, that's how much they'll get. They'll get 4,800. That's what I've been doing to the guide series. I've been reinforcing as much as I can. So you can do that up to 30, 60 times or 90 times in a day. So over the few days I've been doing this, I gotta do it one more time with Food and Wood, which is 6 million, to the account that's giving it out. 3 hours. The mission's assessed. But like I said, that's just something you have to be aware of. Is when you do reinforce, you do lose. They won't get the full 6,000. They'll get 480,000, depending on what resource you're sending them. That's at the highest of the Food and Wood. So again, 60,000 would be the Food and Wood. For iron or for stone, it'd be 1,200,000, and that they would get with what my accounts can do. That account, whichever account that would get 960,000. Iron, it would be 60,000, and that other account would get 480. So 480. So that's how much you would get if you did it that way. And again, you can do it about 60 times a day, so you can get the resources that way if you'll gather. I've been, like I said, all my accounts have been gathering pretty much every single day, especially today during the gather event. It's just something I've been doing. So as you can see, that last account is coming in. Our elite mines are all pretty much all empty right now, except for this one over here, I believe. This one right now is being used by the guide series, just so you know. But yeah, so that is gonna do it for the gather event. It's gonna be a successful event. We got the 60,000 resources, 30,000 points, and some wooden food. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. And I'm gonna go finish off the rest of the accounts, get them done, because knowing that this is 3 hours, we have an hour before I really can't do level 5s. Now, a lot of the other accounts did get it done, but they were in percentages, so they did lose a little bit. But this account, as far as I know, won't. Unless they decide to put more flags around, which they could do. But we got one there, we got all of them over here pretty much. So the nice thing about this area is it's pretty open, and I also in this area and it's very close to. The other thing I did do is I added a level 5 like marker. So if I go to in here, there's two. There's one here, which is where these elite mines were, and there's another one. So we have two places that we can go together to get the full amount. If I don't need like iron. If I need iron, I really have to lose a percentage or stone or something like that. With food and wood, you really shouldn't have to lose too much. So, but we can go back in the base. We're gonna be getting this mission completely done, which is a good, successful event. We'll get our gems for completing the mission, which will be 490 gems, which is always good. I don't think we'll go up any ranks, but we can just quickly look. We're at 486. None of my accounts are going to get in this, I don't think. I mean, if you get in the 300s, you're good, but yeah, not even close. 342 right now. So, yeah. So we'll see you for the next mission, which either will be recruit, which we got our recruiting already. If it's upgrade buildings, we'll probably hit one of these barracks and upgrade a barracks very quickly and get that mission done as quickly as we can. So we'll see you probably later on tonight for that video. And until then, I have to say what I normally say in my videos, and that is bye bye for now.